The world-famous Snickers commercials are mostly found on television with the famous saying, "You're not you when you're hungry." Some were even played during the Super Bowl. The media that Snickers uses is television, with commercials in between TV shows or played on YouTube before a video starts. The Snickers bar is a very famous chocolate bar that includes peanuts, nougat, and caramel. And I believe that the audience for a Snickers is just anyone and everyone that likes sugar and chocolate, and the peanuts inside the chocolate bar are what I think people like so much about Snickers, which is why it is so popular. This brand name chocolate bar is made by the American company Mars Incorporated, which is a company that makes a variety of products and was ranked the 6th largest privately held company in the U.S. Mars is entirely owned by the Mars family, and some major products that they own include Three Musketeers, Extra, Hubba Bubba, Juicy Fruit, Lifesavers, M&M's, Mars, Milky Way, Skittles, Starburst, Twix, and much more. And the Mars family has a net worth of nearly $90 billion. The Snickers bar was created by Franklin Clarence Mars in 1930, naming it after his favorite horse. The headquarters for Mars is in Bud Lake, New Jersey, but there was a factory that recently opened up in Topeka, Kansas that produces Snickers now on top of several other Mars products. From start to packaging, it takes about 1 hour for Snickers bars to be made because of the processes of making ingredients and letting them cool and then mixing it together. The process starts with making the nougat and then adding in peanuts while the nougat is still in liquid form, and then topping it off with the caramel and then dipping it in a chocolate bath. It costs about 35 cents to make a chocolate bar, and they are resold for around $1.25 depending on where you buy it from. When a Snickers bar was first released, it only cost 5 cents to buy. Mars has incorporated a 250-calorie threshold to be part of a partnership for a healthier America, with the idea that it helps keep people healthy by not expanding the choices, but by narrowing them instead. And there is also no longer artificial colors in Mars products. Out of the entire Mars annual income of $35 billion, Snickers makes up about $2 billion of those dollars. 15 million Snickers bars are produced each day, and they are sold in more than 70 countries. And depending on a job title given at a Mars factory, it depends how much a person gets paid. For example, machine operators will make about $16 an hour, packers make about $9 an hour, warehouse workers make about $11 an hour, and forklift operators make about $14 an hour. When the first "You're Not You When You're Hungry" commercial aired in 2010 and starred Betty White, it was to give the impression that Snickers were made to make people believe that it is the perfect snack to eat when they are hungry and it will satisfy them. Commercials are always made to give the impression that their product is going to make the life of the viewer better. In these commercials, a goofy, emotional character appears to be acting unusual and not fit into the situation that they are in. Friends or acquaintances comfort them, hand them the chocolate bar, and say, "Eat a Snickers." The character eats the Snickers, and the goofy character is back to his or her original form. The commercial catches the eye of the viewer with humor, which helps convince people to buy the product. These commercials, within the first year of airing, raised the sales of Snickers by over 15%. This was made possible by the celebrities being used in the commercials, and I do believe that for some people, after a long day, a Snickers is a perfect snack for someone to have, but obviously not everyone would enjoy that. This product is definitely very popular in culture. It is the third most popular candy bar in the United States, followed by M&M's and Reese's, and it has been argued as America's favorite chocolate brand. The commercials also include iconic actors and actresses, and it adds to the culture because Snickers is bringing together two things that are part of the American culture. The Snickers bar seems to be an American favorite, being called the most versatile candy bar ever and a perfect food. But Mars Incorporated is seeming to have trouble gaining the media's acceptance. Mars has always stayed in the dark about being away from media until recently, and there have been issues with Mars, with an example being a recall on their chocolate bars and other products in 55 countries because of a choking hazard after a piece of plastic was found in a Snickers bar. Although Mars has had a secretive past and some issues with its products, Snickers still remains an American favorite along with many of Mars' other candy products.